Hello everybody. It's been a while since I've uploaded any content, I know, and that's basically because I've been very busy. But with that aside, I would like to dedicate this video to showing how I can make a simple Knex fan stand for smaller fans such as the one that I have currently on the display here. As you can see, a lot of the pieces are the same. And throughout this video, I'm going to be showing you how to build this in a very easy way. Note that we are not going to be counting building this fan. The fans are all built separately. We are just focusing on the stand. And with that, I hope you enjoy. So before we actually get into building, I'd like to do an overview of the pieces that I recommend you use. Now keep in mind, we are doing a small version. I will make a video at some point on the bigger version of this kind of stand that I make. But here are all the pieces that you will be needing. This does include the fan display rod as well. I recommend that you have a total of 9 of these pieces, these two holder brackets here. I have a little variety of colors, black and orange, some maybe in different colors. This piece here is what I recommend for using on the rod when you put the fan on it. You can use other ones similar to this. I mean, you can really use any other piece, but this one I find the fan spins the most smoothly on, so I would recommend doing that one. I would also recommend using 7 of these red 5-inch pieces. I know they may not look 5 inches on screen, but trust me, I measured them. They are 5 inches. We're going to be using a total of 7 of these rods here that are about 3 1/4 inches. I chose all yellow and then the gold. The gold is for the rod that displays the fan. We're going to be needing one of these 1 1/4 inch rods. This one's just gray, but it can be in different colors. Keep in mind, these can all be in different colors depending on your set. These are just the colors that I have. And then you'll also be needing 4 of these 5-arm bracket things, as I call them. I know these pieces probably have their more official names, but this is just what I call them. With that, let's get started building. So when I do these sort of instructional videos like building, I don't really have a step-by-step routine on actually building them. So I usually will not include something like a step 1, step 2 sort of deal. It'll kind of be an as we go along type thing. Because, I mean, you can kind of build it from any point of angles, I guess, that you want. But with that, I'll get started into the actual building. So for the first step is we're going to need to make the base. So what I would use is I would use one of these yellow 5-prong, or just the 5-arm brackets. Grab 2 of the 3 1/4 inch rods and press down. It should look something like this. Quite simple. And since we have the 5 rod, we're going to take advantage of that. And I'm going to use the height of the 5-inch rod and put that up top. So as of right now, this is what we have. As you can see, you can't really fit it all on camera, but there it is lying down. And now we're going to branch out a little bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 2 of these, actually, I think it would probably be better if I chose to use these brackets and actually no, these will work fine as long as we put them like this, because we need the extra space here to go in. So then you're going to grab another one of those orange guys and just place it right here. This is what we have so far. Let me just move the camera back a little bit so you can kind of see everything. And now to create a little assembly of the 3 1/4 inch on one side and the 5 inch on another side of these brackets. You're going to need 2 of those sets. So I'm just going to make another one real quick back here. And you're going to attach the 3 1/4 inch side to this. I should probably do it like this then. Probably it'll be easier to kind of explain. And then you're going to do that to the second side. Looks like I accidentally broke this one off. Alright. So this is the base as of right now. It's not too much yet, but it will get better as we progress. At least it'll probably be better if I just do that, right? Yeah, it'll be a little better if I just do it like that. Okay. So now, move on to this part, to the next part, which is going to be adding the additional stand to either side here. Now I recommend using a 5 inch and one of these 2-prong brackets for that. I'm just going to simply attach it as shown. Oh, I'm going to need another one of those. Just make another one off camera. Alright. This is it so far. I'm going to take 2 more of these, and you're going to put them, you're going to put one on this side on the top here, and then you're going to put one over here. This is what we're at so far. Now to kind of finish it off, I'm going to rotate the brackets so then they're facing each other. I'm going to put the red rods onto them, and I will show you what that is looking like once we get to it. Or once I get to it, I mean. And now, I'm just going to add in these 5-prong to up here. This is where we're at. The back is falling, but we're going to fix that now, actually. Let's see if I can get it to ankle up a little bit. Alright, looks like about as best as we're going to get. So you're going to take the last one of these 2 prongs. You're going to stick it onto the little prong there, I guess, the best way to call it. Or the little 5-inch rod. Now you're going to take your 1 1/4 inch rod and place it inside of the 2-prong bracket. Okay, there we go. That is where we are at. I'm going to add another one of these. We're going to put, I'm going to turn this around now so you can kind of see it better. You're going to put it here, one of those 5 prongs. We're going to take one of the 3 1/4 inch rods, place it there. We're going to take the other 5 inch. Now this one you're going to want to put upside down, and then use your last 3 1/4 inch so it'll look something like this. Now it's okay if it's on an incline, that's kind of the point, to give it some slight elevation. And now for the rod, all you need is this little kind of rider pieces, I call it, because this is where the flywheel rides on it, and this is the rod itself. And all you must do is simply attach these two together as shown. You can really use any size for this. I would just not recommend anything longer than the 3 1/4 inch, because otherwise it'll get too close to the ground. Now choose the fan of your choice. This is just a simple fan, but I'm going to add it onto the rod like this, and it must be like this first. And then you finally attach it onto the top there, and although it is on a slight incline, now we have a functioning little fan display. Display again once it has finished. Now it may be a little different than what it looked like at the beginning of the video, which is okay, because you can always switch around colors. Like the color scheme may have been different. Some pieces may have even been switched around, but I doubt it. Sometimes you can get away with exchanging like a piece like this and this. The only reason I used one of these up here was because I did not have any more of these pieces. It's better if you use these as much as possible, but in cases where you need 3 prongs like this one, even here or here, you're going to need these for these 5 arm brackets. And again, with that is how you can build a little fan stand very quickly and easily using the Knex pieces. Really basic. Basically done. Thank you for watching.